no, they definitely, like, even after we talked, we still have a good time. But after, like, she referenced, like, yeah, it was horrible. Like, I'm like, damn. So I be having to make up for shit. Yeah, it was bad, though. But went super sexy. Like, I'm talking about beautiful women.
Yeah, I that's the experience I have. I always have a great time when I go out at restaurants. People sending stuff to our table, you know, appetizers and shots.
That's the experience that I had. This is amazing. I'm Tally. I'm a baddie. Everybody know me. I'm so cool. Fuck out of here, bro.
No, I don't know. Girls night.
Sending shit to your table?
I feel like when you go out with the girls, it's always a good time. You can just be in dilly-dally mode and not have to think.
Should I start sending drinks to girls' tables? You don't get nothing from it. I mean, you can go get like a number or something.
I mean,
that's an expensive number.
We were there. I'm always celebrating something. So it was like our girls' graduation dinner or whatever. So,
but somebody sent you something, like drinks?
Yeah, like people send you a little shot or a little glass.
Do they follow up or is it just be like?
It'll be like, congrats, here you go. For the table.
Stronger than me. I'm like, yo, what's your address, shorty? That's crazy.
It depends. It depends. I noticed, you know, if you're in a small group, like if it's you and another homegirl and you're at the bar or nearby the bar, it's like the guys at the bar usually will, if they're looking your way or something, that's like an easy way to tell. Like there's just ways that you can tell as a woman, like when a guy is like, you know, looking in your direction kind of thing. So it's easy to spot.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. I love the game, man. I love the game. I'm never going to retire.
Yeah. Oh, never.
Yeah, I'm never going to retire. You can't retire from the game. Men never retire. Never.
What?
Solomon, you retired? I told you, don't even say nothing.
I'm not getting into this one.
I know you're not, yeah.
Wait, what does that even mean? What does that even... Shoot. That's actually true. I feel like that's true.
Even if you may not be out here dunking on niggas, but you got a little jab step here and there. Like, you at the grocery store, you look good, baby. You just keep it pushing. Like,
so wait, have you seen that TikTok where there's like an audio of a guy and he's like, whoa, chill out. I got a girlfriend. That's not a thing.
What?
Just men saying like, stop, chill out. I have a girlfriend. Loudly.
There's moments.
Like, I have a girlfriend.
Like cold turkey? Nah. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna like. You gonna do even like a woman. If a guy's flirting with you, you may not do nothing with it, but you're gonna accept the moment and then like, I'm sorry, I got a man. But like, if I didn't, you know, one of them type of things. Okay. That's cheating to me.
Yeah, that is cheating to me. That's why I'm like, okay, how loyal can you expect people to be?
I got a girlfriend. Stop. I got a girlfriend.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I got a girlfriend. I don't know. Cheating, bro. I was like realistically thinking about that, and I'm like, what would I want my man to do in this situation? Because ideally, you know, he's good looking. He has something going for himself.
Thank you, Jesus.
I know that, you know, like women are gonna look his way, especially when he's out and about and on his own. So I'm like, what do I realistically expect in those situations? Like, would I want him to tell me? Would I want him, like, I wouldn't want to know because I wouldn't want to reciprocate that. I would be calling him every 30 minutes, being like, babe, like this person, you know?
Oh, that's crazy.
So I just wouldn't want that to be the thing. But I'm like, in this day and age, what's crossing the line? What's realistic to expect, you know, when it comes
How do you act?
Setting boundaries.
When you're in a relationship and a drop dead gorgeous man comes up to you, smells good, tall, you know he got money because the Lambo outside, and he just like kicking game. He's like, yo, can I get your Instagram?
Well, there's temptation everywhere.
Instagram won't hurt. Give up Instagram, now you gone. Now, don't get me started. I'm traumatized. Jesus Christ.
I feel like a lot of people operate that way because they feel like Instagram is like a harmless way. Like even when men do like ask you out or ask for your whatever, it's always like Instagram because they feel like Instagram is like a more secure way to connect with you.
It's a gateway drug.
Yeah, a gateway, exactly, because it's not as like intimate. But I don't know. I feel like giving your Instagram is like the equivalent now of giving your number, low key. When you're in a relationship, especially.
It's not giving your number, but to me it's cheating. I'm gonna just start calling shit cheating. Like, it is what it is. Is it like, do you have to break up because you cheated? No, but it's just like
Well, what if you were to give your Instagram, but you give your company page?
cheating. I know what I'm doing. I got 10K over here. Look at this 90 though.
And it's like your name is in the
My name is in the bio. Like,
they could find you if they wanted to.
I remember, bro, I used to be such a dog. Listen, I would leave like little stupid comments from the Suburban page. Like, you're leaving comments. I'm like, that's the brand page. It's like,
oh my God, not choosing your brand as
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. And it's like, at some point we got to grow up and just admit it. Like, bro.
Yeah.
But I want to say, because you said this day and age, this has been happening since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
This is just what humans do. And that might be some toxic shit, but I just think men were built to be with women and vice versa. And with time, that's just what we do, bro. I don't know the fix to it.
I would like to believe there's some form of loyalty out here and some way of that. But I feel like in a city like LA.
Loyalty how? Like sexual loyalty?
I don't know. Like, no, is anyone 100% loyal, you think?
It's not possible.
You don't think?
Are you 100% healthy?
I mean, yeah.
No, you get sick. Like, no, there's no measurement that you can measure something and say it's 100% this.
That's true.
Nothing is 100%.
We're only human. But I think it's hard. I think you got to have grace for your partner. I think it's like hard when you try and tell somebody like, you can't feel this way, or you can't act this way, or you can't have these like these guidelines of everything. That makes people have to walk on like this straight line. And realistically, the world is just a little bit more fluid than that. And we have to have grace for each other because we're only human. You know, some partners want like access to your every thought and like your every, don't feel this way about whatever,
that's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there. I have no idea how we got there.
It hurts. It really hurts my soul.
Yeah. But okay. Let's close off on a positive note. There looks to have been a lottery winner, LA, and a scratcher. Somebody won $15 million from a lottery scratcher ticket, and the winning ticket was sold at a 7-Eleven in Van Nuys. That's wild. $15 million from a scratcher.
15 M's is crazy, bro.
Like, I don't play the lottery enough, clearly.
I always say, like, there's a couple things that I watched. I hate to put my dad on blast, but I watched my dad save coins. And I watched my dad, and water bottles, plastic, and play the lottery. And I've always looked at those like, yo, this is such like a poverty-stricken thing. And then you see a nigga like 15 miles away from you hit for 15 M's.
No, it's crazy. I always thought that I would just be one of those people. Like, I just have the lucky whatever it is to win the lottery. And whenever I'm in like unknown cities, like smaller town type of cities, I'll buy a lottery ticket in that town because I'm like, this could be like the story of the town. It could be me,
It could be. You know how egotistical you gotta be to think that you're gonna get out in a small town.
Because, okay, I'm not buying a lottery ticket in Beverly Hills. Imagine the headline. It's not gonna be a Beverly Hills ticket wins $15 million.
But you're gonna hide your face though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it wouldn't matter.
But does that? I just feel like it doesn't happen. It's more likely to happen in a smaller.
Oh, I get
city.
what you're saying. The likelihood.
Yeah.
True.
Carson, Cerritos.
It's a local shit. Solomon,
Pasadena.
you played a lottery?
We used to.
Fair.
Yeah.
This dude didn't hide his face though.
Yeah, the winner did not hide his face. His information is like out there, which I believe the lottery curse is a real thing. Have you seen
What's that?
the lottery curse is like if when you win, it's like some misfortune like hits you and you get like sick or something, or like somebody tries to rob you, like all this misfortunate events.
Baby, that's the government. These niggas, you is not finna get, because they pay you they either pay you a lump sum or like a install. Then you ain't finna get this money. You crazy. You crazy as hell, boy. 15 M's. Take that nigga out. That's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, no, it's like a series of unfortunate events.
Okay, my last question. What would you do with 15 M's right now?
Buy a home. These
Oh my
goddamn
God.
California home prices just set a new record.
She's good.
I would buy a home because the home prices.
How much would you spend?
Maybe like 10
Here-
million.
What?
What?
You's a nigga, bro. I gave you 15 M's and you spent 10 on a crib?
How else?
You might
how
as well
much
buy
is
a chain. What
how-
the fuck is going on?
How much does a house cost?
400,000?
For the house that I want, why not? Why am I not buying my dream house?
Nigga.
Because you can't afford the property taxes.
I can. I have $5 million. The rest of the time to multiply.
You forgot
to
the
invest.
Taxes off the.
But we
off the
living in
rip.
La La. We living in La La Land. So forget the reality of taxes. You have 15 M's. You spend 10 on a crib?
Okay, 10 in net total. So that means my down payment is $1 million.